I was living alone when suddenly I heard a sound. My heart pounded as I realized there was a man in my attic. He came closer, his eyes locked on me. Then he tried to kiss me, but what happened next will shock you. My name is Mia, and I want to share something that still haunts me to this day. It happened when I was 22 years old, living alone in my small apartment for the first time. I was excited about my independence, but I never imagined that I wasn't actually alone. It all started with a noise. That night, I was home alone. My best friend Lisa usually stayed over, but she had gone on a trip. I was curled up on the couch, eating popcorn and watching a movie. Everything was normal until I heard it. Creak. I paused my movie. The sound came from above me. At first, I ignored it, thinking it was just the building settling. But then, I heard it again. Thud. A heavy sound. I live in a top-floor apartment. There's nothing above me except the attic. A chill ran down my spine. The chilling discovery. I tried to convince myself I was being paranoid, but my gut told me something was wrong. Slowly, I walked to the hallway where the attic door was. I looked up and felt my heart stop. The attic door was slightly open. I froze. I knew I had never touched that door before. My hands were shaking as I grabbed a chair and carefully climbed up. I reached for my phone, turned on the flashlight, and slowly pushed the attic door open just a little more. And that's when I saw it. In the corner of the attic, behind some old boxes, there was a sleeping bag. Next to it were empty food wrappers, a water bottle, and a knife. I felt like I couldn't breathe. Someone had been living in my attic. Pure panic. I heard a rustling sound. Someone was up there. I slammed the attic door shut, jumped off the chair, and ran as fast as I could. I didn't even stop to grab my keys or shoes. I raced across the street to my neighbor, Mrs. Carter, and banged on her door. She opened it, startled. "Mia, what's wrong?" I could barely get the words out. Someone is in my attic." Her face turned pale. She pulled me inside and locked the door. Together, we called the police. The truth was worse than I thought. When the police arrived, they searched my apartment. The attic door was completely open now, but the person, gone. They found a hidden trap door that led to the building's maintenance access. The police told me that someone had been moving between apartments without anyone knowing. I was terrified. That night, I packed my things and stayed with Lisa. The next day, I moved out of the apartment for good. What I learned to this day, I still triple-check my doors and windows. I installed security cameras in my new home, and I never ignore strange noises anymore. If there's one thing I've learned, it's this. If your gut tells you something is wrong, listen to it. Your home should be your safe place. Never take safety for granted. Sometimes, the biggest dangers are the ones you don't see. I hope my story makes you think twice. Be safe, always. Moral of the story: trust your instincts. They exist for a reason. Always check your surroundings, even in your own home. Stay cautious. Sometimes, danger hides where you least expect it.